Hi and welcome. Happy Lammas. We are here today to celebrate Lammas. My name is Maggie of maggiesbliss.com. So as I have been mentioning on Facebook, if you've been on there, and Instagram, I've been guided to offer 3 rituals for the 3 harvests. And I'm also going to be offering a Lion's Gate ritual on August 8th. So it's a jam-packed month. We are heading into Lammas. It's the first of the 3 harvests. So here is where we do the lighter start of that work. And then we dive deeper and deeper as we head to Mabon, autumn equinox, where day and night are equal. And then Samhain on Halloween is October 31st, is the 3rd harvest. The day after is Day of the Dead, November 1st. So we get deeper and deeper into our shadow work, and that is when the veil is the thinnest. So here, August 1st is where we are honoring the first harvest of wheat. So things that you can do to celebrate Lammas are having some wheat nearby. I didn't have time to actually gather wheat myself. Just trying to pull out. But what you can do, I think it would be really beautiful. Get a piece of my sage. It would be beautiful if you gathered some sage and put some wheat together and made it a bundle so that you could burn it to honor Lammas. And during Lammas, we celebrate and honor the sun god Lugh or Lughnasadh. There are several different pronunciations. So the Lugh or Lughnasadh also is for light, means for light. And we're celebrating still being in more light, more daylight for us here in the northern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere has less light, we have more light. So the universe always balances itself out. So that's our balance comes from the wheel of the year, where we have the 4 seasons, or deep contrast depending on where you are on the planet. But the universe always finds a way to balance itself out. So when we're in summer, they're in winter, and there's always some balance to that polarity. So with Lammas, so we celebrate the sun god Lughnasadh because so here's how the story goes in Celtic tradition. I'm just smelling the sage already, so I'm just going to burn it as I talk. He honors his mother. His mother started a harvest one year to honor and help the community, but she ended up dying before she could finish that harvest. So he finished the harvest, and he does that every year now. So we honor him. So when you're saging yourself, smudging yourself, if this is your first time ever, just to let you know, hands are really a strong place where we send and receive energy, feet as well, and head, and then just everywhere. Get it around your body if you can, and through your feet. So here is a virtual smudge for you. Whew. So good. Just gonna let it go. Burn as long as it can. Sage cleanses and clears your space. Sage, this is white sage, really helps. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial. You can use white sage. You can use mugwort, which helps you with clear sight as well. Very deep protection with mugwort. You can use Palo Santo. It's also antimicrobial, antibacterial, antispasmodic, all the things. So Palo Santo, I think I have some here. Actually, I buried it. I buried it, so hopefully it's a piece of lightish wood. So that one's a little harder to burn. I actually have cones of Palo Santo. That's a little easier to burn. So if you're looking for something to have it keep going through for a few minutes, almost like incense, that's one way to do it. Palo Santo has a different smell. Very common to use in Peruvian shamanism. Just as I'm talking, I'm going to use selenite to open the circle. Selenite is pure light. It clears the negative energy and sends pure light to the space. It's one of the best to use when opening a circle. And then I'm also going to use my selenite and copper wand, this selenite cube with points, 9 points on all the 4 sides, and then a quartz point in at the bottom to amplify and magnify. And that citrine, if you don't already know, one of my favorites, brings in, and I'll show you another piece of citrine that I have here with me. It calls in, it's great for the solar plexus, calls in self-empowerment, and brings in manifesting prosperity and money. So yes, so I say yes to that. And the sharing, and that just popped into my head. So the gift is always in the sharing. So when you receive, it's good to share. And when you are in abundance, it's good to share, and you'll continue to stay in the flow. We never hold on to things. We're just, that beautiful conduit, that channel for what flows through, just like nature. Just release, let go, allow the energy to flow. So opening the circle, so the bell is sound frequency and therapy. It's that's my Bali bell I received as a gift from Denise Lynn during my training with her. Love it. I'll have it forever. So I have like so many things around me because I want to make sure I remember to share all the things. So we honor the sun god Lunasa, as I mentioned. A few notes just so I don't forget what I wanted to say. So here's something really cool. It's August 1st. We are in Leo land. Leo is fire. And I'm an Aries. I have a lot of Aries in my chart. If you can always pull your chart if you haven't ever done that. You can pull your chart on astro.com, astrology.com, tons of free places. I love Time Passages, the app on my phone. That's a helpful tool. So you can, wherever you find your chart. And then you see where you are on the spectrum of astrology, and we take in Earth, Air, Fire, Water with astrology, 12 signs, 12 houses. So I have a lot of fire. So your fire signs are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and summer is fire. So that's the element of fire. So I feel more energy in the summer, and many people usually do. And if you have a lot of fire in your chart, if it's one of your main signs, like your sun sign is your life path, your rising sign is your subconscious, your deepest desires, the moon energy, right? And then we have your rising sign is your mask, what people see when they see you. When you come into a room, they first see the rising sign, and it's also how you rise to the occasion. So I'm a Libra, so people might first see that air energy about me, and then quite quickly, because I'm an Aries, they will see the fire side in me. So then we have, just to take you around the wheel if you're not like in the know, real quick. In the west is water, and we have for water signs Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And then in the north for earth we have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And then in the east, where we begin on the wheel that I am traditionally trained in, we begin in the east for air, and that's Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So noting where you are in your chart. So like I was saying, I'm a lot of fire. So I am really feeling more of that energy, more of that creativity in the summer. And for you, if you're strongest somewhere else, you may feel it more in one of the other seasons, where in spring we're bringing in air, and then summer is fire. Fall is water, autumn is water, and then winter is earth. So taking all of that into consideration, we are in the middle of summer. So some people might be like, we're celebrating harvest already, but like, it's a beautiful opportunity for you to take advantage of this time to take note and be filled with gratitude for all the blessings that you have in your life. It's good to do that every day, but to take note now and have that moment of just clarity for everything in your life is beautiful. And knowing that we have 6 to 7 weeks till we hit Mabon gives us still more time for creating and manifesting. So right now that we're in Leo and that heightened Lionsgate energy, because we start Lionsgate July 26th every year, it ends around August 11th, 12th. It hits its peak August 8th. As I mentioned, I will be offering a ritual for Mabon, autumn equinox as well. So you'll be able to experience the shift in the energy when we come to the autumn equinox. I believe I'll be able to actually do that one live, which is so cool. And then the third harvest, October 31st, Samhain. We're in Lionsgate energy. August 8th, I will offer another ritual and journey for you to help you tap into that heightened energy. So we are in that portal energy where you can really tap into that even now. And we just had the new moon yesterday. And it was the second new moon in July, July 31st. So that is usually called the black moon because it's the second. Just like if there's 2 full moons in a month, it's the blue moon. 2 new moons makes the second one a black moon. Little known fact for you. So, what's good on the new moon? Let me find a beautiful spot for you on this one. I think you'll be able to see this. This is a beautiful stone for the new moon, labradorite. See those flashes of light? It reminds you of the light within, that there's always light, even at the darkest time. And it helps you manifest your intentions. And it's cyclically protective. It's like all the things, right? So good. So, think of some stones that you would like for this ritual. Maybe it's just 2 or 3, or maybe it's none. That's fine too. I even had it in the event where I just had a simple ritual that you can do to honor this day, is to just light some incense, eat some bread, and because we obviously we don't always make bread anymore, but you can honor it with wheat. You can eat some bread. So some way that really helps you like just feel how fruitful and blessed we truly are. Other stones that I just wanted to mention, and by the way, I have several crystal bonus classes within my Mystic Soul program, so you can check that out on my website, maggiesbliss.com, and go to the Mystic Soul link. It's right there. I have a video explaining to you what that's all about, because there's so much in my Mystic Soul program. It's so packed, jam-packed, and I love it. The classes are recorded. You get so much for the amount of money that you will pay. You're gaining so much. So like I said, it's good to gift and to give as you receive. And part of my gift is to try to make it so it's economical for you to learn these spiritual things, these tools, and these ways of being to help you on your path. So in my Mystic Soul program, you are receiving all 9 Moon Key rights. If you were doing them separately, they're $44 each. And that's just one piece of it. You get 3 classes a month. There's activations, Lyran activations, Pleiadian. We did the Pleiadian lineup. We're going to be using, working with the Andromedan energy. So like there's a lot, and there's shadow work, shadow astrology. There's so much. So head on over there, check that out. I'm offering several bonus classes. So like if there's something that you know you want to create and manifest, but you're like, which crystals are good for that, and maybe I don't touch upon it today, I'm just going to share a couple. So just shoot me a text or an instant message on Facebook. Let me know, and I'm happy to share with you what works for you. Or like I said, if you're like, I need more go to those classes and check them out. What I'm also going to do is extract the crystal classes out so that you can just have them as a separate purchase if you're like, that's all well and good, all those classes, but I'm not ready for that, or I don't want to do that. So you just want to learn the crystal stuff, so you can do that. Getting off track. I wanted to mention, let me check my notes. Okay. Back to Lammas. For Lammas, here's the work. With Lammas, oh, and then I'll share some crystals in a minute. With Lammas, we honor the blessings that have come into our life. The work comes when we need to know and honor what needs to leave. In Harvest, there's not always things that are able to stay. So this ritual is for your soul. We can, of course, find the blessings in all the things that are coming into our life now and honor them and be grateful for those things, the physical things, the people in our lives and everything like that. And then we do that deeper work of, okay, let's take note right now as you're doing this and just think, what are some things that need to leave? What are some things that need to just be released from your life now? Is it some sort of job, a person, a relationship? Is it a thought process? Is there a perspective that was skewed by you and now like you're starting to really see that it wasn't complete? There's a new way of seeing something. So that's always a very subtle but yet powerful thing that can occur, that does occur. This happens naturally in nature. Nature releases things that are dead. Trees release leaves that are dead off of its branches. So something I was going on my walks that I love, they're magical. Trees everywhere and animals and deer and cranes and just all the things. I love it. If all you do is go out in nature, you got all the elements there. The sun is fire, the trees, and the ground, that's earth. And then you have water if you're near a river, but water is imbued, right? Help to the grass grow. And air, of course, is everywhere. It blows through you. So you can gain all 4 elements just by being out in nature and honor this ritual and any time. So something that I was actually just kind of like realizing is the trees release leaves, and in the middle of summer, when you think everything would have been released, there's still, have you seen it? There's still like a few like hangers on, a few dead leaves, where nature will just, once that new one grows in, those are just going to pop right off. So if they didn't fall or pop off the tree before, they're going to be out once that new one grows in. So here's what happens with nature. That tree gives energy to those leaves, those dead leaves too, until they're finally released. And you can dig deeper roots and ground yourself into this present moment and into earth when you release what no longer serves you. And then you can really feed your energy to the thing that is meant to be in your life, the thing that might be waiting till you release that thing, that other thing. So where are you giving your energy to? And is it serving you and the good of all? Is it helpful in this time of your life and your awareness as you're growing and evolving? And what needs to be released? Because at harvest time, there's going to be a few things that show up, and it's normal. We are coming out of Mercury retrograde, but we're still kind of in that shadow of it leaving. But Mercury retrograde is so powerful and productive. It's the communication planet. When it's retrograde, things go wonky with communication, but I've found that I get like a lot of stuff done, a lot of things that need to be done. Mercury retrograde will just bring it up. Nope, you're gonna take care of this right now. No choice. So that stuff may have been felt by you as we're heading into this Lammas ritual already for the past few weeks. So it's like well-timed in a way, right? That Lammas is here and we're enjoying the new moon. We're still in the portal of that new moon, right? So we're in the portal of the new moon and we're hitting Lammas ritual. So the portal of that new moon energy helps us manifest, set our intentions. What are we creating? So here with the Lammas ritual, we're honoring what is leaving and taking this powerful time in Lionsgate, the new moon window, and Lammas today. It's powerful for manifesting. All of that is really helping you to manifest. And many of the things that you will set as your beautiful intentions today will come to fruition as you turn the wheel of the year into next year, around springtime and that kind of thing. So what are you planting? What are you grateful for? And third, finally, what are you releasing? It's powerful stuff. It could be job, it could be person, it could be like some sort of situation or challenge. It could be emotions. What do you want to finally be released? Fear, anxiety, lack of money, lack of self-worth. What are the things that you need to leave? Lack of self-love. Allow that crap to leave so that you can call in the light codes, call in self-empowerment, call in upliftment, call in peace, call in love, call in what it is that you'd like to call in, and honor what is leaving. So as we go into our journey that I channeled for today, you'll find yourself being called to certain things. Think about it, ponder it, what that is and what that means for you as you're called to ponder those things. So when you go into your journey, think about comfort, but not sleeping. So if you tend to fall asleep laying down, don't lay down for this. Sit in a chair. I love to meditate in my bedroom, so I'll just, if I know I'm like sleepy, I'll sit on the floor and just lean my back against the bed. So like where your comfort zone is, if you have a meditation place, cool. If you can get outside, even better. Burn sage to clear your space, clear your energy field. If you have nothing, as I mentioned before, it's all good. And I am your proxy for this energy. I'm holding this sacred container for you so that you can go into this journey. Whether you have tools or not, that's okay, because you are the tool, and it's all the other things, your crystals, your wands, and all the magical things are tools to help you focus and magnify, but you can do that yourself. So know that you have everything you need if it's just you. I've had many, many, many powerful shifting meditations without anything. But if you have crystals and you'd like to call on them, as I mentioned, have labradorite is a beautiful stone. This is ginormous, but maybe a smaller one. I love my carnelian flame. Carnelian is said to be the energy stone. I'm an Aries, so I guess that's just, I gravitate to that, and amethyst. Those are my favorite ones. This carnelian is said to infuse you with that energy and get you moving and shifting. So you combine carnelian with labradorite, that's like a beautiful combination, one in each hand, for shifting and moving and seeing what you need to see and making manifest all your creations. So as I mentioned before, citrine is great for self-empowerment. It's great for manifesting and manifesting money. It's also great for your kidneys, in case you wanted to know. Every crystal has a physical benefit for your body and your aura. So this one it's beautiful. I love it. What else? And I happen to have my smoky celestial quartz with me. I have it with me a lot. It's so beautiful. Quartz itself magnifies. Smoky quartz removes the negative energies and helps you get back into the high vibrations. Smoky celestial quartz taps you into your elders and the wise ones. And I mentioned selenite, pure light. Oh, one more. I want to mention sunstone is another really good one. This is a good stone for your creativity, tapping into your desires and your creativity. Again, solar plexus, even sacral chakra. Stone for leadership inspires you to take action and on your own desires. So put that with carnelian and labradorite and go to town. Prompts creativity and brings energy and new ideas. So have any stone that you resonate with. Your intuition, is everything. So use what your intuition is calling you to use. And then what's really cool is you can have one crystal or stone in either of your hands, even one on your third eye if you're able to lie back, so that you can make the triquetral, make the triangle, the three, the magic of three, right? Send it through your entire field, or just one in each hand is great. Or just have it next to you in your aura if there's too many to hold. If you're lying back, maybe you grid your body. So good. So another way of bringing in earth, just like with your sage bundle. Now, what essential oils are a way of bringing in water? So I have moldavite with me today, high in vibration moldavite oil. It has the moldavite chipstone in here, and helps you get out there into the cosmos. Moldavite is is a stone to help you, and here's moldavite as well. Quartz here, Synergy 12 column here. This is citrine in the center, red garnet in the bottom, and I think a little piece of moldavite again. So moldavite is very, it's said to be from the celestial, from the cosmos, because of a meteorite that crashed and sent particles down to Earth. So you'll find tektite as black stone from that crash, and moldavite is said to hold a lot more higher frequencies and vibrations from who knows where it came from, all over the galaxy or whatever. So there are people that are very sensitive to moldavite, so they'll be able to tell you if it's real because they'll feel it. But when you're putting essential oils on, I was just kind of talking as I was going, wrist for what you do, ankles for where you go. You can do inside or outside your ankles, and third eye for what you know, or crown if you don't want to do your third eye. Where we send and receive the most energy is through our hands, feet, and head. When you use essential oils, it takes 3 seconds, it gets in your bloodstream. It's powerful. Those areas, when you hit those 3 areas of your body with essential oils, you'll be able to get it into all of your meridian lines in your body. So very powerful. When you're using essential oils for healing, like maybe oregano to help you heal from something, you put that on the bottoms of your feet, because the pores are the most open on the bottoms of your feet, so they'll get in faster and do its work with more ease when you do the bottoms of your feet. Just a little thing, or back of your neck. You can do that too. Okay, random thoughts keep popping in. It's the fire energy. So then fire. Speaking of fire, burn your candle if you have it. There we go. Fire is transformational. It burns clean, and it is said that spirit and angels see flame candles better than natural light, or better. This is natural light, better than our electric lights and stuff. Fire helps you manifest, right? And it's transformational. It helps burn away what no longer serves you, so that you can rise up from the ashes like the phoenix. So we have our fire. I'm going to put this behind me. Putting it with Lakshmi, goddess of abundance and prosperity and flow. I think we are good to go for our journey. I just want to make sure I read everything from my notes. As I mentioned, when we go in, you're going to ponder those dead leaves, the dead weight, take it off your plate, make way for something new needing to finally come up. It's a much smoother, gentler process if you do the work now than if you waited, as I mentioned, because you're holding, when you hold on to that dead weight, we're supposed to be a channel for flow, right? So if you hold on to that dead weight, it gets stuck and you're sending energy to something that's dead, and it causes illness in the body and things manifest in your life that are not what you want, as you hold on to things that are no longer serving you. So instead, let it go. It is as it should be. There's many other things to come in. We know it's challenging, but it is time to let go. And that brings up forgiveness. It's time to forgive. It's time to stop thinking about the past. In this moment, it's time to forgive what comes up, finally. It is hard. If someone did something horrible to you as a kid is one of the worst, right? Violations. But if you're going to truly be healthy and move on and flow with your life, you must forgive. The forgiveness is from you and for you. But you forgive them. You don't condone their act. You forgive them and then allow them to go move on. Because whenever you're energetically, you've heard this, right? Energetically holding someone in jail, someone has to be the jail keeper, and that is you if you're holding them in that jail still. You need to forgive, let go, and let them go. Do whatever communication you need to do, but there comes a time, if it's been decades and you're still telling that same story, you're still attached to the story and you're still a victim of that experience instead of empowered from it. When you do this work, you can rise up from that experience and you can be that person that can help others from having risen above that challenge. And Ho'oponopono comes into mind whenever I think of forgiveness. Ho'oponopono is the ancient Hawaiian clearing technique where you say 4 phrases. There's a little tidbit, side note before we go into our journey. We're going to go now. Saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Aim it at that person, if it's a person, that situation, whatever's happening. It's magical, it's powerful. As I mentioned, it's ancient. It's an ancient Hawaiian clearing technique of clearing out issues and forgiveness. So allow it to assist you, even if you're not feeling it yet. Start to say the phrases. And whenever I say the phrases aimed at someone, I start to see light within them. I see a beautiful white flame inside them. And that is my beautiful visual reminder that they are light. They are light first. So, they may have come into this life to do those horrible things to help you rise. And then other things, forgive the universe, right? Forgive Source, forgive God for anything you haven't received that you wanted to receive and that you're pissed for not receiving, and then just be like, thank you. Decades later, you realize, had you received it, your life would have been so different, and the blessings that are in your life in that now moment would not have possibly occurred in the same way, in the same shape or form, you know? If that thing happened, if that person you wanted came in, like, etc., etc. Like, you put your wishes out there and then you allow for a surrender moment, because we are not in control. We are just the channel for the beautiful energy, and we are meant to live in joy and peace and bliss. Have that beautiful contrast, but not have it overrule and overrun our lives. The contrast helps us find and see and enjoy the blessings. So we send it up to the universe, and then that's our surrender moment. If you can just surrender and then allow the universe to send that which you are meant to receive and do and be, you'll feel that calling within. You'll feel the bliss. Your spiritual compass is your bliss, as I say. Okay, so I don't want to keep talking your ear off. We're going to get into it now, but I felt like this was all very important awesome stuff to talk about. Some other stones that I don't have in my hand to help you if you're manifesting like money, abundance. A gate has been used as a talisman of protection since ancient times. A gemstone that opens both the crown and heart chakras, connecting spirit and emotion. Yellow fluoride's so awesome, and I know I have it somewhere, but I just don't know where. Yellow fluoride is manifesting money. It is for that. So it's a stone of prosperity and manifestation. Picture jasper helps you in seeing the big picture in life. This gem is a powerful creativity booster and gentle motivator that will aid you in making your dreams a reality. So those are a couple of other ones that you might think about having. Like I said, if you have nothing, that's okay. So we've smudged, and as a side note, if you just have sage in a conch shell, you have all 4 elements. The conch shell is water, the sage is earth, burning the sage is fire, and air with the smoke. So awesome. Let's get started. As I mentioned, find your comfort zone where you can feel like you have space and there will be no interruptions. I have a few singing bowls with me today. I have my heart chakra singing bowl. I pulled 3 that I was called to bring in. Heart chakra and solar plexus power center chakra singing bowl, and my third eye singing bowl, which it's green because it has moldavite in it. So all of these are made out of quartz, and that one happens to have moldavite in it as well. So it really raises the frequencies and the vibrations. So I'm going to play those, but not the entire time, because I want to make sure that you're hearing me and gaining the lesson, but you're gaining some frequency magic and healing too. Sound is so powerful. It is, if you bring sound, you can cleanse your stones with sound. You can cleanse your body with sound. I do full moon sacred sound journeys at the Woods Yoga in Lincoln right now, and they're powerful. They're powerful for me as a person sharing it, and for everyone involved. If you come in person, you may experience this over in this container here online. In person, a lot of people tend to notice numbing of certain areas of their body, tingling, and then just it restructures the cells in your body. It really helps your DNA and your cells come into perfect alignment with your highest vibration and frequency. So it starts to remove those lower frequencies and vibrations. So if ever you feel like you need to leave when a sound journey is happening, try to stay, because that's just unless you're in pain. Of course, some people, it might be like real sensitive in the ears for them. Other than that, stick it out, because the cells in your body, they're restructuring, they're healing. I know for a fact that this, in combination with the Reiki, the attunements that I offer, the classes and everything, really helps heal and remove kidney stones from my body. I've left kidney land, kidney urologist land for a little over a year. I was done with the Eswells and the laser lithotripsies that were unsuccessful. I had a 4mm kidney stone in my right kidney, a 12 and an 11mm kidney stones in my right one, that the urologist said they were too far in the meat and he couldn't get at them. So I left and I was just done. You want to see real transformation and shifts in your life, get sick of your own crap. Get sick of your own shit and say, it's time. So that's what happened with me when I said I'm sick of being over 225 pounds. So I got sick of my own shit and I lost the weight with energy healing and visualization, eating less, moving my body. So those things that I needed. You can do a lot of magical work with the interdimensional holographic meditation that I have on my YouTube channel, as a way of boosting your metabolism and that kind of thing too, without maybe moving your body as much, but still move your body. Where if you can move your body, move it. Get out and walk, do some form of movement. It really shifts the energy physically in your body faster. Yoga's magic. I'm a yoga teacher too, so that tells you I love yoga. And then after I went back, after a year and a half without doing any Eswals, just doing my singing bowls, my classes, my attunements on other people, Monet key writes, all the things. I got a new urologist, a new PCP, and they wanted to get to the root of the issue instead of just constantly doing the same thing. Well, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So I was done with that. So I went back after a year and a half and had my ultrasound. And the ultrasound showed only one kidney stone, 4 millimeters. 2 were gone and 1 was reduced to the size of 4 millimeters. And I hadn't done any Eswals or any of that Western medicine, which I think Western medicine's awesome. But we need to blend the East and the West together to have a balance. We have to try those natural routes too. It's not just one or the other. So there's a lot we can do first in the Eastern medicine before we dive into Western medicine. And found that I have some rare kidney thing called Gittleman syndrome that stems off of something my father has, which is Bartter syndrome, kidney thing where it excretes too much potassium and magnesium, creating kidney stones. So those things were not found before when I was just doing Eswal after Eswal after Eswal. So I had to step back, take stock, release what needs to be released, be grateful for what you have. So, right, I'm diving into our journey now. So we've opened our circle. The container is here, and now I'm going to lead you on a journey. So come quiet. Allow yourself to find peace. Allow anything that's within and around you, any worries, any fears, to just be set aside. Set it outside the room. Have a pretend basket outside your room. Place it in that basket. If you feel like after the journey you need to still pick that up after, you can pick it up after. But just know, right now, right here, there's nothing to do. Nowhere to be. Just be here, right now. Breathing. As you breathe in, call in light. Call in light from 360 degrees into your heart center. Allow it to expand out into your body, into your aura. As you exhale, allow the lower frequencies and vibrations, all that no longer serves you, to be sent down through your feet, deep into the earth for transmutation into pure light. Inhale light, exhale dark. Inhale positive energy, exhale negative energy. Beginning in the east, element of air, Archangel Raphael of the green ray resides here, the rising sun. New beginnings. Here we connect to Eagle Condor. Eagle Condor asks us to step out of our nest, our comfort zone, and fly wing to wing with great spirit, to have the high perspective, to see the forest for the trees. We turn clockwise now to south, element of fire. Archangel Michael resides here of the electric blue ray. Midday sun. Here we connect to fire that burns clean, purifies, allowing us to rise up like the phoenix from the ashes. We connect with Serpent. Serpent teaches us to shed our past the way it sheds its skin in all one fell swoop. Archangel Michael can use his golden sword now, if you so choose, to sever any and all negative cords and attachments from you and to you now. You may ask that the cords remain, but only be reduced to the size of a pinhole so they are no longer draining on your energy. It is your choice. As Archangel Michael uses his sword, you may feel the burning of the beautiful fire that cleanses and purifies. And we turn now to west, element of water. Archangel Gabriel resides here of the diamond white ray. He fills his beautiful chalice with diamond white ray energy, inviting you to take a sip. Just one drop of this beautiful water fills every cell in your being, cleansing, healing, and purifying. Water asks us to flow with the waves of life, the ups, the downs, to dive deep into the emotions so that they are able to easily be extracted naturally in the moment rather than repressed. Here we connect to Mother, Sister, Jaguar, Panther, Puma, teaching us the way across the rainbow bridge to have no warriors in this world of the next. Protect our medicine space. And now we turn to north, element of earth, midnight. Archangel Uriel resides here of the red ray energy, architecture, and structure. Here in earth, we are connecting to our ancestors, the ancient ones, the medicine men and women of the past that have done the work, crossed into the light, our in-healed space. We invite you here now. We also invite in our future luminous self from 10,000 years in the future to be here now in this ever-evolving present now moment. Connecting to the stone people, the tree people, the plant people, the crystal people. In the north, we connect to the archetype of hummingbird. Hummingbird teaches us to drink from the nectar of life, to know that we are all filled up as we find the joy every day. Our joy, our peace, our bliss brings us energy to thrive in this life. Find those moments every day, moments that make you smile. And now we invite in the vertical force, Archangel Sandalphon of the lower world, the 5D, Earth's crystalline grid below us, Archangel Sandalphon rises up with silver fire energy, allowing that silver fire energy to rise up from the center of earth into your feet, your legs, your thighs, your hips, into your root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus at the power center, your diaphragm, reaching your heart center, anchoring here. And here at the heart center, the middle world, we invite in Archangel Chamuel, who brings beautiful sparkling pink, unconditionally loving energy to this sacred container. And we invite in now Archangel Metatron from above, of the Christ grid, Buddha consciousness, galactic central sun above, allowing that golden energy now to flow down from above, in through your soul sars chakra, into your crown chakra, your third eye, your throat, anchoring the ascension grid energy in your heart center. 7 angels all around you, above you, below you, within you, as above, so below, as within, so without. Begin to visualize yourself in your beautiful sacred space. Your sacred space may be by the ocean, in a garden, or somewhere deep in space amongst the stars. Wherever this is for you, allow yourself to be there. Really crystallize this in your vision. This is a real place outside of time and space. It's very sacred to the soul, and only those you invite are allowed to flow near. Really crystallize the colors, see the energy, the light codes here. Feel what you need to feel. Come here to find peace and rejuvenate, heal. Take a moment to really allow the energy to fill you up. Soon you begin to notice a beautiful portal of white light. This is a cleansing, purifying portal of energy. It's calling you near. You step closer and closer. Feeling the warmth, the light. As you step into this beautiful portal, it's so bright, it's blinding. You allow yourself to hang here for a moment. Feel the cleansing, the purification. Soon you step to the other side. You come to a sacred land with vast rolling hills made of wheat and lavender. And you walk on these beautiful rolling hills, enjoying running your fingers through the wheat, enjoying any animal guides who come to greet you in this sacred place. We are in a higher dimension to do deep soul work today. Allow yourself to enjoy the warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle breeze rustling through the wheat, through your aura, bringing you the breath of life and new beginnings. Enjoying the beautiful ground beneath your bare feet. You may take notice of what you are wearing. I tend to see for myself a beautiful flowing white outfit, much like when we see our higher self. Continuing your walk, notice any of the animal guides, even the flying ones, the winged ones. Take note of who they are and what their messages are. They are here in celebration for the work you are doing. Soon you come to a small clearing by a few trees, taking cover under one of these trees. You notice its beautiful roots digging deep into the ground. And here, the comfortable grass is very inviting. So you take a seat, allowing the tree to hold you, support you. Think of a gift you'd like to offer. Perhaps it is a crystal. Perhaps it is a bundle of wheat or lavender, another herb, a stone or some dirt. Just offering what you have, even in the form of beautiful energy, vibrant energy. You may just bring a ball of beautiful energy up into your hands. I often see electric blue energy in the middle of my hands as I build an energy ball. And you can either lay your physical gift down on the earth or send that beautiful ball of energy into the earth. Many of the branches are hanging low with their beautiful leaves. You notice the low-hanging fruit, that which is ready to be picked off of the tree. You notice the leaves that are no longer thriving but are ready to be released. You feel the emotion of this. You can even begin to notice those leaves, those low-hanging fruits ready to eat. And mostly those dead leaves as representation for all that you need to release in your life now. Notice if one of those dead leaves is representing a career choice that needs to be rethought, readjusted. Notice if it is a relationship, a person, a partner that needs to be released from your life. Often they are feeling and showing the signs of leaving anyway, or they are hanging on too tight. Notice if it is a challenge or situation that requires you to let it go, to see a different perspective, to tap into the medicine of hawk and eagle condor, to see a higher perspective of the lesson so that it can be released now. Know that what is hard now would be even more difficult down the line. So take note of what those challenges are and allow them to be released. And note what some of those challenges are. Tend to be our own limitations on ourselves. So you begin to take those limitations off of ourselves. Take the fear away Take the anxiety away. Take the worry away. As you take and extract those from your life, you can extract it from the tree as a beautiful physical representation of what you need to release now. And even if you know it is still there, but you know it needs to be released, begin the process. It just takes a small step in that right direction for you to continue the work of that extraction process. As we make our way to Mabon and Samhain, we will continue the work, continue the extraction of what no longer serves. Even if it is difficult, what is showing up in your mind now is ready. Where do you need to forgive and forget? Release the past. Where do you need to forgive, not condone, but release the past? What is happening now that can go? Allow yourself to be in this very serene, energetic place, time outside of time, space outside of space, where the veil is much thinner, where the magic is more powerful, where the work you do on an energetic level happens in a more powerful way in your life, where sometimes there is no physical action that needs to happen. The work you do here in this space may be all that is required, and then you'll notice a natural release occurring in the next day, in the next week, in the next weeks and months to come. And that is how we manifest with more ease as well. So as you have released, give thanks for those lessons. Give thanks for the blessings and the challenges, because through every challenge there is a lesson. Through every challenge there is a blessing. So give thanks and allow it to leave, to go. Picking that leaf off the tree, seeing the wind carry it away. Feel the weight being lifted off your shoulders. Feel the weight and the energy in your being become more free. As you are a natural pillar of light, feel yourself be more in that flow now as you release the dead weight. Call in now the blessings. Call in now the fruits of your labor. So here, as we call in, we must first give thanks. What are you grateful for? Here in this space, think of all the things you are grateful for. What makes you happy? What makes you smile? What fills you with love and emotion? What fills you with peace? What brings blessings and gratitude into your energetic frequency? As you naturally align to gratitude and appreciation, one of the highest frequencies and vibrations out there, you attract more of that which will bring you to gratitude and appreciation. Bring yourself to be grateful. Say thank you for your gifts, the blessings in your life, from the little things to the big things, the people in your lives, the love, the peace you experience in one moment, this moment right here, right now, for your beautiful body temple. Give thanks. And as you align with gratitude and appreciation, that beautiful high vibrational frequency, you can then now call in and start that process of manifesting, creating. What would you like to call in now? Is it money, actual money? Is it abundance and flow in other ways in your life? Abundance in love, abundance in beauty, abundance in peace, prosperity. Are you calling in a new job? Are you calling in a home? Are you calling in that beautiful right career for you, and allow this beautiful magical container to hold that energy for you to enhance and magnify your intentions now, and sending that beautiful energy to you, flowing from the divine source creator itself. What are you manifesting? So give thanks for the low-hanging fruit and that the wheat that you are now harvesting. And now, here under this beautiful tree, begin to see some of those leaves growing in. The beautiful leaves, vibrant. And as they grow bigger and bigger, your manifestations become stronger and more powerful. And it's energetic components you make manifest. And from these beautiful leaves over your head, small dewdrops land in your open hands as you are ready to receive. These dewdrops begin to rise above your hands and expand into beautiful spheres of creation. All the things you'd like to manifest in these spheres of energy. Notice and take watch. Be present with what you would like to manifest in this now moment, and see it in this sphere. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Where are you in this vision? Whether you can see visually or feel your gift, use that gift. You may taste, some people taste as part of their psychic gift, or smell what it smells like, and feel what it feels like. Feel the happiness, the upliftment in your energy. Feel the love that you will feel. Feel the enjoyment, the peace, and the freedom of what you are creating. Focusing at least a few seconds. They say 7 seconds manifests. So focus on that which you desire before you move on to the next thing of which you would desire to create in the next sphere of energy. And allow them to be in this beautiful space in front of you under this beautiful tree right here and right now as you manifest. And I will be quiet for a few moments to allow you to have the space to create, to manifest. Really crystallize it in your vision. What does it feel like? What does it look like? And what do you look like in this vision? How do you feel? These beautiful spheres of of that which you are creating and manifesting in the now moment, in the future, the near future, to now begin one at a time flowing into your heart center. Into your heart center, the portal to the universe, the center of your entire being. These spheres of light, of manifestation flow into your heart center, and they are sent and expanded up through your higher chakras and into the upper realms, where the upper realms and the guides, the angels, and your light team will make manifest that which you desire as you send it, and allow the energy to also expand and flow down through your lower chakras, where you make manifest in this now moment, grounding it, that energy, rather than simply sending it up and releasing it. Allow it to also be grounded into this now moment and into the earth, so it becomes manifest in this now moment, in your current self, whether it is excellent health, financial prosperity, new life of love, of a new home, of a job, whatever it is you are manifesting. Now is that time where it's being sent through your column of light to make manifest. And we send extra beautiful love to all those in this collective energy, as we are all in this collective energy, watching this all together in this now moment, time outside of time, space outside of space. This community of energy builds synergistically on the energy and makes it a more powerful experience as we send energy out to all of you to assist in your manifestations, to wish well for you. As we see all of the good that you are manifesting, we will see it in ourselves. As we notice it, we know the potential is in ourselves as well. Listen to the whispers of the wind as messages from your higher self may flow in on the wind. If there is a message you need to hear now, take a moment to be quiet and listen. Hear the whispers, so you do not need to hear the screams. Rather, listen to the subtle, gentle voices that are always there guiding you gently. Allow your higher self to bring clarity to anything that you need clarity on at this moment. And together we say, Aho, Amen, and so it is. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now, standing from the tree, you begin your walk back the way you came, walking under the beautiful warmth of the sun that fills you up and cleanses you even more deeply. Walking through the wheat, giving thanks once again for all that you have received, all that you have released, and all that you will receive. Soon you begin to see the portal of light that led you here into this sacred land, taking you out of this dimension. You step through the portal of light, being cleansed and cleared once again, allowing only love and light to flow near. You come back into your safe, sacred space, knowing that in the days and weeks to come, transformations are ahead. We thank the great guardians, gatekeepers, and angels and elements of the vertical force and horizontal force. We thank Archangel Metatron above, Archangel Chamuel at the heart, and and Archangel Sandalphon below. We release you from this circle, and we thank Archangel Uriel in the north, Gabriel in the west, Michael in the south, Raphael in the east, and we release you from this circle, giving thanks. And now any energy that has been released, we don't need to hold on to it anymore. Turn your hands down to Mother Earth and send all of that energy down to Mother Earth, where Gaia can take it, transform it into pure light, sending it to where it needs to go around the planet for the highest and best good of all always. Allowing your energy to come back more fully into your body, into this present moment, into the room that you are in, wiggling your fingers and toes, and gently opening your eyes, coming back. So how was that? I hope it was really a really cool experience for you. The journeys that come are channeled through me, and just things that will help you go into those beautiful dimensions that help you release and manifest and enjoy whatever the work is at that moment. So I hope you enjoyed receiving that today. Know that whenever you watch this, this is a container that is kept outside of time and space, so we are all together doing this work at the same moment. Time and space truly is of no essence, so as you do this work, you can send it back, send it forward. As you do this work, you are healing 7 generations back and 7 generations forward, so it's like you're really doing that beautiful work for your ancestors and for your children, children's children, and so on and so forth, those that come after you. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, if you have questions on different goals and things you want to manifest and use those different crystals for your ritual, let me know. I'll give you some recommendations that I might have. And any questions on this ritual, I'd love to know. Comment on the YouTube channel or in the Facebook event as well, and let me know what you thought, what you experienced, what you manifested, what you released, all the things. So I can't wait to hear how it went for you. Remember, we are going to continue this work with our rituals. I am doing a manifesting Lyran Leo, right? Lyran is said to be our soul, from our soul's lineage. So I'm going to bring in the Lyrans for our Lion's Gate energy ritual on August 8th, so 7 days away, so we can continue a little extra manifesting work. So check that out. The event is posted in Facebook, and I am posting this in YouTube so that you'll be able to gain access to it at any time. And then we continue the work. Mabon Autumn Equinox, September 23rd. And then Halloween, October 31st, will be our Samhain ritual. So it's going to be some amazing work. You can just keep doing that work, carving away more of that, you know, like the snake, that dead skin, get rid of it. I know it sounds gross, right? So we're going to rise like the phoenix and keep rising and keep doing our work. Lifelong process, and also it's a marathon. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this. Many blessings. May you always know the peace that dwells within. And may you see the sacred, hear the invisible, and know the divine. Namaste.